This year again, 2023, there's going to be maternal death on the high side because the medical is gone. When doctors are jackpot, when doctors were just going out of the country, who will take care of the child? And then there's going to be a high rate of madness. People will be killing their father, killing their children, their mother. They want money to what? To buy drugs. The millionaires in Nigeria, they've imported drugs into the country to make sure you cannot give the children, the youth, job, but to destroy their brain. And what are we going from there? Because the psychiatric hospitals are going to be more occupied this year.
Akí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ àpàlà sórí ìkànnì Yorùbá Space TV níbi tá a ti máa ń mọ àwọn ètò àti ìròyìn wá fún yín lórúkọ òjọ̀kan gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri Nàìjíríà pàápàá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ti wa. Ẹ wo tó bá jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ tí yín rè lórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ bá wa subscribe ẹ sì má gbàgbé láti tẹ bọ́tìn kékeré tó dàbí àgbo yẹn tí yóò máa ta yín lóko nínú ìgbà tá a bá ti mú fídíò tuntun wá síta. Ẹ wo èyí tá a tún fún wa fún yín lónìí àrà ọ̀tọ̀ ni ó yá ẹ wá lọ bó ṣe ń lọ ẹnì.
When you see a prophet, within 10 minutes, whatever he told you will come into pass. But it's only in Nigeria. They use that to gather people in their church. The Lord has revealed 400 pages book. 400, even up to Jimmy Carter in America. Even up to Donald Trump. That he should take it easy, he cannot come back to the White House again. And then he should pray against a litigation problem for 2023. And then you should not instigate anybody against the government. And then police too need to come. Know what to fight again. Because all the people around them, North Korea, South Korea, Russia, everybody, and then China, they wish America down bad. So the Lord will save them in the month of March, April, and May, so that they will not wake up and see atomic bomb in their city. Through Russia, the Lord has revealed. And the Lord has revealed that in Germany, that there's going to be what? There's going to be a food scarcity right from on the 4th of January in Germany. And then, which is, the Lord said there's going to be flood again in Germany. And the Lord said there's going to be trouble again in Holland. All are inside those books. It could not be one line. If he's talking the good, he'll be talking the bad. He will take precaution. That's message. That is message. In the Celestial Fold, I'm about 7 years old then in Celestial Church. When messages has been coming everywhere, I met my wife in 1977. I didn't have to fast and grab like other young men today. My son should be 45 years old. But I'm not interested because I'm waiting on the Lord. And before I left for Lagos, this Lagos I am today, before I left for Lagos, somebody came from Kano. Those they said they are selling Ulo Gudada. Even they have prophet amongst them. Then he was telling my mother in the front of my father's house that somebody is living in this house. He said, no, nobody in Mala, just go. Don't come to here. Then the Mala said, I will not go. He was there disturbing my mom. And my mom did not want to leave the Mala alone in the front of the house. So until somebody came. He said, go and check your brother if he's in the house. The Malam said the man is sleeping. The person I came from Kano to see is sleeping. Then they woke me up and I came to meet the man. The man now said we should go in. He said, you wanted to go to Kano. Don't go to Kano. Go to Lagos. Do you know you are a prophet? I said, no. So, and he told me a lot of things. Or what he told me till today. Okay, real. And when I got to Germany, Germany, and I met the son of my brother, they call Felix Abaji. The wife was a prophetess. When he joined the Celestial Church, it was then we know. With Awonike in those days. Then Agbaje again, the senior brother to Amusa, one of our leaders that died. So when they saw me, they said, this man is a prophet. Then he gave me all the messages on how the Lord revealed to him, to her. So automatically, when you see a prophet, within 10 minutes, whatever he told you will come into pass. But it's only in Nigeria. They use that to gather people in their church. Oh, Prophet Abiara, Prophet, you don't need to go to them. You see a prophet once in a year. You see a prophet once in 3 years. That is all. Some people will be in America, some of my members. I will mail something to them. I will mail something. You can go and bring a pack of the soap. I will mail it. The Lord revealed to me how to do the black pack to send us soap, victory soap, success soap, dream activator, and all are working. People requested, so I will finish our soap. Then some of them I will be in my dream, or I want to enter the toilet. Just say, that lady going for immigration needs a success soap. Then with Psalm 91. So you'll be using that Psalm 91 every morning. Then I will call the person, send your address. Then I will send those soap to them. Because there's something you have to use to attract your faith. And that's all. So we're getting it right. We're getting it right. Since then, not every day you go to prophet. No, you cannot be a friend of a prophet too. I do tell them, you can't be my friend. Even me, myself. I didn't know myself. Then the prophecy for this year is tough. And it's just a warning. It's not to kill people. If they ask you, don't eat salt this year. Don't take Coca-Cola this year. And don't be walking in the night this year. Then it's a warning to you. So when you follow all the law, it shall be well. Then the prophecy for this year is tough. And it's just a warning. It's not to kill people. If they ask you, don't eat salt this year. Don't take Coca-Cola this year. And don't be walking in the night this year. Then it's a warning to you. So when you follow all the law, it shall be well. But if you disobey it, and that's the end. Because when you look at that same 1 Samuel, 1 Kings 18 and 1 Kings 19, he said in verse 41, 42, 43, he said, Kabiyesi, I am going home. Today make it 3 years and 6 months. Today there will be rain today. The prophet was going. And even before he left, he prayed to God. He said, my God uttered by fire. 450 Baal prophets died. So to know, these are prophets. There was a man called late YORUBA. The Lord said the wife is going to put to bed 31st of January. Then we're following everything up. Then the man now picked me up on that 31st. 8 o'clock in the evening, he said, Baba, not all prophecy can come to pass. And to see about like here, but Timothy won't lock on so you. Because 31st, don't suffer when you pay. Oh, shut us up with 31st. Oh, shut us up with 31st. Ọlọ́run ló sọ fún Olùṣọ́ pé 31st ni. Then when it was 31st, 10 minutes to 12, the boy came. And 31st remained 31st. That is God. Because a prophet is born, but not ready.
At that time, Abijah the son of Jeroboam fell sick. And Jeroboam said to his wife, arise, I pray thee, and disguise thyself.
Hallelujah. Underline the word. Disguise thyself. Do yourself like another person. So when you get to the prophet, because they are owing the prophet, thank you. They need to go back and tell the prophet, I will thank you for all what you are doing. You know what I'm saying? So then getting to the place, he disguised. But the prophet was old and his eye was dim. But the instinct, the spirit in him said, that is the wife of so and so person. What you are in here for, you won't get good answer. All your children, the children are the sick will die. And not only that one again, the rest of all the problem in this world will go with you. For you and your husband planning to do this. Talking like a journalist who will just go to a prophet and be putting word into his mouth. And be telling the prophet what is wrong with him. Then later he says, are you part of the prophet again? Is the blogger part of the prophet, or is preparing himself to be a prophet? So these are the problems Nigerians are facing. And the blog is free for everybody. It's an open market. It's anywhere anybody goes there to say anything. So anybody this year, all the fake prophets too, they are going to bury their children. They are going to bury their wife. They are going to face a lot of persecution in their church. And most of the church members will even hold them and hold them to ransom. Because why are you cheating people? This year again, 2023, there's going to be maternal death on the high side. Because the medical is gone. When doctors are jackpot, when doctor was just going out of the country, who will take care of the child? And then there's going to be a high rate of madness. People will be killing their father, killing their children, their mother. They want money to what? To buy drugs. The millionaires in Nigeria, they've imported drugs into the country to make sure you cannot give the children, the youth, job, but to destroy their brain. And what are we doing from there? Because the psychiatric hospitals are going to be more occupied this year. That's what the Lord revealed. That is what the Lord revealed. Then when you look at all what we do facing now, nobody is a believer in Nigeria again. A housewife, if you give a housewife a smartphone with 50,000 naira, he will meet you in the hotel. And if you give a young lady, a young school leaver, a laptop, it could be Tokumba laptop or anything, and then with another with $200, you will come and stay with you for 2 weeks. So they are selling their body for food. And when you look at the book of Second King 6, 2 King 7 and 8, he said we will be roasting our children for meal. And that was why the Lord intervened the other day. He said by this time tomorrow, a bag of rice will be sold for 5 naira. Then the deputy president said it cannot happen.